Yeah, that does suck. All right, you're tuned in to another episode of Fuck Your Podcast. I am your host, Star.
I'm Pattymayo.
And I'm Tara.
Okay, so we're gonna do a whole thing of light. Okay, so everyone's staying today. Anyway, so we're going to actually take shots on the air now because Tara brought some tequila back from Mexico, which she did not actually bring us the bottle.
She did not. So we don't know if this is real or not.
So we don't. This could be from fucking Roxbury.
It could be the water. I hope it's not the water from Mexico because I heard that shit is trash.
You think I'm gonna drink
this shit?
I don't know.
It's strong.
You could have poured yourself. I didn't even see you pour it. That's
okay,
the
I'm gonna try
part.
to do it again. All right, so
we're taking our shot.
Shot.
Thirsty Thursday.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh, that shit tastes nasty.
Exactly. It's strong. There's
What is in there?
It's
I
not
don't
so
know.
bad.
Disgust.
It has like a.
Shit is disgusting. The fuck?
It feels like a Patron,
Mm-hmm.
but
not really.
it's a lot smoother than a Patron.
No.
I feel like I could take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start it.
Yeah, it's definitely nasty. Let me know if you guys can hear us. Well, I know I be yelling in the mic every episode. I do a playback. I'm yelling.
She does.
Can you hear me?
It's
Yo. Hey
loud.
Rebecca. Hey Jameen. Thank you guys for checking in. Make sure y'all hit the
everybody.
like button.
Yes.
And yeah. So how was you guys' weekend?
Oh, it's good. What'd you guys do?
I worked as usual.
What did I do? Oh, I actually worked Saturday. I missed my cousin's game night. We all
We're
did.
gonna talk
We
about
all
that.
missed the game night.
Oh,
because
yeah. Well, I wasn't informed on it, so I don't feel like I missed it. I feel like I was betrayed.
We talked
You
about
were
it
definitely
last
informed.
Well.
We've been talking about this for quite some time
Still
now.
misinformed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've definitely been talking about it for quite some time. But,
Yes, we have.
Anyway,
Nobody
so
texted me.
yeah, we missed the game night. I did work. Other than that, I didn't do nothing. I kind of fake workout this weekend. I started my real workout on Monday, I think it was, but I still been eating bullshit. So, but you know, I'm out here looking good.
Oh goodness.
Anyway, Tara, Geneva, y'all didn't do anything?
I worked. Saturday, I was supposed to go to Candy Bee Lake Park, but it rained all day, so I just laid in bed with my best friend and we ate snacks
Okay,
and smoked
little
weed.
lesbian action going on.
and we lived our best life.
I can't stand
laid in bed with my best
I
friend.
can't.
I
respond.
did.
I can't.
Do you guys like my T-shirt?
Oh my!
I got it from Target. Shout out to Sorry with the graphic tees for the low.
It's Torjay. It's
Torjay.
Torjay.
So anyway, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you again for tuning in and rocking out with us on this Thursday evening. Did you guys watch the VMAs?
I did.
I watched.
And how was it? How did you guys feel about the VMAs this
I'm gonna
weekend?
be really honest. I tuned in really late.
Mm-hmm.
I caught J-Lo's performance, and that's what kept me there.
So did you really like J-Lo's performance?
I loved it. You didn't like it?
I didn't watch it.
I thought it was
I
long
seen
and
some
drawn
of it,
out.
but
It was so long, but it was all of her classics.
Nah.
She threw in like some new shit. Like I know
Jenny should have
everybody.
stayed on the block, boo.
Oh shit!
She definitely should have stayed
I
on
know
the block.
Cardi was amped. I know 6ix9ine was amped. I know everybody who she like snippet
Mhm.
in her DJ list.
Mm-hmm.
They were ecstatic because she's like the queen.
Hey, C Diddy.
I know.
Oh
I know
yes,
who you
Nicki
are.
butt was disgusting.
I
It
know,
was
I seen it.
it
I
was
had
so
to. I
nasty.
had to double back and watch her
She needs to
Yeah.
take some of that
and
out.
watch her performances. Her performances were bomb though. I'm not gonna hate on them.
Okay,
performances
so
are
I
always
will
good.
I will say this. Her performance was a lot better than it was at the BET Awards, I think it was, that she
Mhm.
did a performance. She had a lot more energy there. But the dress that she wore, I don't know
That
where her
off-white
level
set,
of
right?
confidence is at this point. But I didn't care for it.
I feel like that was a stretch for her. Like that's not something you wear to the VMAs.
So Nicki's been doing and we discussed her last week. She's been doing a lot since her album came out.
I hate to shade Nicki, but y'all think midlife crisis?
Yo, I don't know.
something. It's something.
I don't know what it is,
It's
man.
definitely something.
Because even sometimes I'm like, wait, that's not the Nicki.
I know,
like,
right?
Or no.
Yeah. So
Is
No,
she
so
one of your faves?
It is my ultimate. It's my ultimate. So I'm just looking at her like, babe, what we doing?
Like, what's going on?
What are we doing? You gotta inform me first so I can know what's up.
Right. So I
Have you
do.
back.
I don't know if she's going through a midlife crisis or what it is, but I mean, my thing is, okay, you're in your 30s now. It's time to. You need to glow up. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think she ever
like
will.
I think she should have.
I think I'm having an epiphany.
What? Oh my god.
What is it?
Y'all
What?
think about it. Let me take these damn headphones off. Let me think about it. Nicki done been in the game for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Even before she got in the game, she was in a relationship. She was engaged, got out of a relationship, got back into a relationship, got out of a relationship, got right back into a relationship. I think maybe she's just finding herself. She's just trying to figure out who she really is and live the life that she probably felt like she didn't really get to live.
Well, it's not working.
Just addressing things because she's just doing a lot, and I'm trying to justify. I'm trying to justify it, Nikki.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
she's definitely doing a lot right now.
Something.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Cootie that just checked in. Thank you.
Hey.
So I do. And make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the page. The like button is right at the top.
Please,
click.
Super easy. Just click.
I do think, hey, nigga tuned in. So I do think that, she is kind of going through something. I don't know if she feels that her album didn't do the sales that, they thought it was going to do. Yeah. I mean, she probably thought her album was going to do great, but there's a way to address things in the media. And I just think that, she kind of went about it the wrong way, but you have to also rely on your fans. Because you got 90 million followers,
right? Her fan base is crazy.
Your fans only brought. I didn't take all this finger Paul shop. Your fans, you only sold like 100,000 and something units. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
which
Sophia checked in.
Like her.
But
right.
They said that the CD was good though.
Yeah, I heard. Well, I got mixed reviews.
I can't even get still.
We reviewed that last week though. We reviewed that last week, so we're gonna. But my thing is the VMAs. It looked super ghetto this year. The outfits were off. Yeah.
So why did Christian Combs? That's his name.
Yeah.
So why did he wear the old school?
Because he was promoting his father. That's a brand, baby.
Listen, that throwback. I don't know.
It don't matter.
He's 100% his father.
Yo,
that's
the way
a brand.
He raps, everything.
Yeah.
He's just like Diddy.
He's his father.
Right.
Just like Diddy.
And I've been waiting for
the way he moves, the way he raps, what he wears. I'm like, yo, this is just a mini Diddy.
That's a whole brand. So,
can we talk about Cardi for a second?
Cardi looked good.
She looked amazing.
I like that short cut on her. I love the red dress on her. That was nice.
I am so proud of her. I don't know how many of you guys are a Cardi B fan, but I love me some Cardi.
Yeah, I love Cardi.
I love me some Cardi, and I just feel
I don't know about what Offset had on though.
She deserves.
But he had on his regular. That's that regular shit, baby. But nah, Cardi looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that shade that she threw at Nicki. So
how y'all feel about her winning?
The best artist.
Who? Cardi. She should have won.
Yeah.
She deserved that. The other chick, I didn't know who she was anyway. So, but
she definitely came a long way.
But Cardi looks super classy, and people was talking about the little jokes that she was doing in the beginning, but that was they wrote that shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But your team gotta back you whichever way you go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Her fans love that stuff.
Right.
Corny jokes and all.
Right. All right. So tonight, I actually didn't do anything. I didn't do any research. I did not. It was on them. It was on them tonight. I told them tonight is your show. So show me what you got, ladies. Huh?
You gonna do the pro black?
What's the topics?
So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. So I was watching an interview or reading about an interview. With Chilli.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all remember when she had the show What Chilli Wants.
Uh-huh.
And she had that super long list of expectations.
Right. Talk over to the mic a little bit.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
She had a super long expectation for what she wanted out of a man.
Right.
So now she's done ventured off and started looking in other races.
Mm-hmm.
And basically this is what she had to say about it.
All right. And I want you guys' opinion in this. Shout out to AP Marketing for checking in. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So first I'm gonna read what she said, and then I'm gonna ask everybody a question.
Right.
So this was her quote from it.
Edges. I have my edges looking good.
Go ahead, my goodness, please go.
My forehead is shining. Hello.
It's humid outside. I ain't got time to catch up with these edges.
Right.
Okay. She said, God made all of us, and you may not find your husband because you're trying to stick to one group. You've got to be open. So she's saying that, usually after 2 months, she can, tell if a guy's right for her or wrong for her. But now she's venturing off into new races. Now, would either of you ever think about dating outside your race?
Me? No. That's just because I'm just I love Black men and no offense to any other race or anything like that, but I love Black men, so I married one. Hello. Hey boo. So no, about dating outside of my race, no. I mean, I feel like if you find love outside of your race, great, good for you. Everyone has their own preference and whoever they decide to date and whoever they fall in love with, you can't help who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you choose to do, great. But everyone has their own preference. But I will say that, a lot of races sometimes stick with their own race when it comes to dating. You know what I'm saying? And just like having babies, getting married, so I feel like in reality, it's up to the person. Jamin said he loves melanin. C. Diddy said no. Let's see. Tanika said, hey, she said she's all for dating outside her race. She said, C. Diddy said, I would marry an Arab though. All right, C. Diddy.
Because she see them dollar signs.
Oh, goodness.
What about you,
Arab money? And make sure you guys, there's a lot of people in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys are gonna get annoyed with me saying that, but whatever.
I don't think I would. I've never have. No, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Tara's confused.
No. Like
Tara doesn't know. She doesn't even know if she's dating somebody now.
I got a friend. That's my favorite line. No, I would say no. I would go with a no. I've never dated outside.
And you wouldn't try it?
I love my Black men.
So Sophia said to each his own. Tanika said Black men do it all the time, but we're scrutinized for it.
They definitely do it all the time.
And then she said, I love Black men, but they don't love us the same. I would agree with that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I agree with that.
I don't know.
It's not, but it's reality though. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not like she's saying they don't. So
yeah, but
basically all
I'm not
Black men.
She didn't say all, Tara. We had a discussion. Remember when you said all men cheat? You calm down.
They.
So Jamie said, LOL. Hey, Tara. Hey, boo. So I wouldn't say that all. I wouldn't say all of them because some men are they're for their women, they're pro-Black, they date within their race and just
No,
well,
definitely.
Let me ask you this.
So you answer the question. Would you date outside the race?
I have dated outside my race.
So
before.
Was it somebody white or Asian or?
It was white.
White. And so was it different from dating somebody who was Black? Like, is there a big difference?
Wait, you gotta pull the mic to you how mine's is.
I think the reason why it wasn't a difference was because the type of dude that he was.
How my hair look?
He didn't give me. Oh my God. Like there was nothing. I don't know. I just didn't feel like there was much of a difference. Okay. I didn't feel much of a difference. I mean, I dated him at a time, when sex wasn't into play and
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
It was just so I can't comment from that side how the difference is, but it wasn't that much of a difference. He was a cool guy, whatever, and I was young, he was young, but I don't know if I would do it again though. Like I'm not saying that I'm not open, but I don't know if that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Again, to each his own. Some people feel that they want to. Well, I wouldn't say that some people feel they want to. It all depends on who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Okay, so
do you, baby?
With that being said, a lot of people was scrutinizing Donald Glover. You guys know Childish Gambino,
right?
Yeah,
because he claims that he's pro-Black, yet he's dating outside of his race.
Okay, so
how do y'all feel about
this
that?
is my thing. As far as being pro-Black, because I'm what I would call myself super pro black too, but but
can you inform the people on what that is? Because
Tara, did you get your thing together?
Okay, I know what it means.
Go ahead, read it, Tara.
I don't have it written down.
Oh my God. You had one job. So you had one job and you failed.
Being pro-black just means that you're keeping. Oh, you got it?
Go ahead. You sure?
Okay. Being pro-black just means that you're keeping everything, whether it be money, whether it be, your family, whether it be businesses, like everything that you do is based off of growing and
investing in your community,
in your community and in your culture, your people.
Right. Procreating black, all of that. So, okay. So with the pro-black thing, I do feel that, he married who he married. He fell in love with who he fell in love. But does he still do things within his community and try to bring awareness to what's going on? Yes, he does. So I feel like as long as he's still fighting the good fight for his people and trying to do things to bring awareness to what's going on in the black community, what's going on with black people, I feel that whoever he decides to marry has nothing to do with it.
Right.
But if he kind of turned his back on his community and things like that, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel that, him marrying a white woman, I don't feel, like that should have an effect on anything at all.
No, I agree with you.
So it shows a lot in communities and TVs where if you were mixed or black something other than black men, then you're considered more attractive and desirable. That is true, actually.
It's like praise.
It is true.
Exotic.
A lot of people always
do what they want exotic women.
So a lot of people always be like, "Oh, are you mixed? What are you mixed with?" I'm mixed with black, and
to be honest, I feel like black women are the most exotic women.
Exactly.
But you
come in so many different shapes and sizes and colors and shades and like. We're just so
beautiful.
It's really magical. It's kind of strong.
But yeah, I do agree with Tanika on that. Like, you have to you have to be how can I put this in a way where like I feel comfortable in my skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't try to make myself be something other than I'm not going out and trying to fix myself and another way. Like I'm happy in my skin. I feel like I'm a beautiful black woman and I look good. I'm going natural with my hair.
She sure
Just
is.
so y'all know. I mean, I don't have a relaxer or anything like that, but I'm
so good
I'm no longer getting my hair pressed out.
It does, though. You better encourage this movement.
Tara, you need to calm down with your grandma bun. All right.
You look like a snack.
I'm the neutral one. These ones are like.
But no, so I just feel like everyone has to be comfortable in their own skin, and everything doesn't have to. You don't have to have an exotic look. Have your own look. Be beautiful in your own skin. I don't know what's up with this whole you have to look a certain way. Like that shit's crazy to me.
But I hate when like females change themselves to be with a certain guy or a certain race. Like they do it all the time.
Yeah, they do.
With a certain race.
Yeah. Like, okay, I might have weave in my hair, or I might have braids in my hair, but my boyfriend who was white doesn't like that. So I'm going to take it out.
So I will say this though. So my friend, I actually know somebody who, she doesn't show, she dated black men and, she always had an issue. So, and this is the thing that me and her talk about every time we see each other at work, because sometimes she works from home or whatever. But she basically stated that, she started dating white guys or whatever. But she said that me and her are always on like this little health kick or whatever. So with the health kick that we're on, she oh, what up, Nuke? Nuke just subscribed.
Okay.
So she's like, we're always on this health thing. We're always trying to work out and shit like that. So she keeps her hair in braids. So when she's in like the dating thing, she takes her braids out.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, yo, why?
But tell her what race that she always dates.
She always date white men. She used to date black men. She tried a Spanish guy. The last black dude that she tried to date, he did kind of play her, like the whole, because she told me about the whole situation, the whole setup. He did play her. So she was just like, you know what? Fuck that stuff.
I want to know why. like before I judge or like say my opinion on it, I want to know why females do that. So if you're a female and you're watching and you're the type of girl that likes to change up depending on who you date,
why change yourself?
Or based off of what your male wants. Like, I know I've been in relationships where a guy would tell me like, oh, I want you to wear this certain thing, but I don't consider that changing myself.
No, definitely not changing.
An outfit or something like that. That's not changing. But if he says, oh, I don't like that. I don't like your hair. So I want you to wear weave all the time.
Right. Sorry.
Like, he's changing who you are because you don't wear weave.
You gonna pay for it?
No, I'm still not. If that's not what I usually do and I don't wear weave, I'm not going to have you change me. That's just not me.
I feel like, you don't let nobody change you.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll definitely be